What happens when you take the entire Hoenn region and shrink it down to the size of this tiny Lotad? Well, you get this Pokémon Emerald Mini Rom Hack. This is a ROM hack that is being developed by King Cradi, whose information will be down in the description. What do I mean when I say the Hoenn region has shrunk down? Well, let's get into the gameplay so I can show you. We start off appearing in Little Root Town, and this is the first part where you notice the difference. King Cradi has shrunk down Little Root Town by removing all of the interiors to the building, and the whole town is about 3 to 4 times smaller. Well, how do you proceed with the story then if there's no building interiors? It's pretty simple. As we head north, our mother comes down to give us the running shoes. Because the world is so small, we take a couple steps north and we find Professor Birch is getting attacked. Of course I choose Mudkip and save the professor. There's a little weird visual glitch thing in Old Dale Town where the people just appear, but it's only version 1, so I'm sure we can overlook that. Heading north, you would expect to find your rival May, right? Nope. In this ROM hack, your rival's name is Wally. King Cradi explains all of his decisions and his changes for the ROM hack in his own video, which you should check out after this one. Anyways, we head to Petalburg City and you can see every route is much shorter, which helps speed up the game a ton. This ROM hack feels like it's made for a casual gamer who doesn't have a lot of time to play the full Emerald, but still wants to enjoy the cool story. Honestly, Petalburg looks pretty cute, and it's amazing how much it still looks and feels like the original city, even though it's small. Moving past that, you get to see the captain's small house, the shortened route, and then we head into the small Petalburg Woods, which feels just like the Petalburg Woods. We save the Devincorp guy from Team Aqua, and we make our way to Rustboro City. Here's where we find the second real change in the ROM hack. Since there are no building interiors, does that mean there are no gym trainers? Nope, King Cradi thought of that and has made it to where you have to fight each gym trainer in a row, then you can fight the gym leader. This makes the game slightly harder, but I think it's a really cool way to solve the problem of no gym interiors and fitting all the trainers in the same area. After beating Roxanne, Team Aqua steals the Devin goods, and after beating the trainers on this route, we go into the cave and wow. I'm still amazed how good this cave looks, and it feels just like the original. It even has the rock. Well, we save Pico and get the Devin goods back from Team Aqua, and we head back to the Devincorp. I lied about there being no building interiors. There's a couple building interiors. But I think since this is one of the bigger buildings, that's probably why he did it. We meet the president, get the Pokénav, we leave and head to the captain's house to sail to Dewford. If I didn't know any better and my eyes were closed, this would just be the original cutscene. Expertly made. Dewford is just as expertly shrunken like the other towns. I have my usual trouble with Brawly, but eventually Taylor levels up enough to one-shot all of his Pokemon. We head to the cave that Steven is in, and to my surprise, the entry is dark. It's actually not that hard to go through though, since the cave is small, there's only one way to go. It's pretty easy, but also a good callback to the original. I give Steven the letter, and now it's time to head to Slayport. Another quick cutscene to get there, and I like how the layout of all of these routes are. You basically have to get right up next to each of the trainers to fight them, and all the previous routes were like that. So it's a lot easier to choose which trainers you want to fight and which trainers you want to skip. Heading into Slayport, we talk to the boat guy. We head into the aquarium, which is the other building that has an interior, and thankfully we don't get charged at the door, which is awesome. We beat the Team Aqua runs and deliver the Devin goods. Now we're gonna go fight our rival Wally. I didn't expect Wally to trigger in the spot that he did, but I guess the map is small, so he's gotta trigger somewhere. We defeat Wally and head to Maulville. This gym didn't give me much trouble at all, but I did notice Watson's battle was a double battle. I don't know if that's the same in the original Emerald or not, but if it's not, it's a pretty cool addition. With our third gym badge in hand, that's all of the gym badges that are completed in version 1. There are a couple more things to experience in the game, but so far, that's all I'm going to play. Like I said in the beginning, King Cradi's channel and a link to his video talking about this release will be in the description. You should check it out. And overall, I love the concept of this ROM hack. When I did my full playthrough of Pokemon Emerald, it took me 10 hours to play through the whole game, mostly because of how big the map was. If you're playing Pokemon Emerald for the story and you don't really have that much time to play through the whole game, this is the ROM hack for you, and it feels awesome to play. I know I'm going to keep my eyes out for updates on this ROM hack, and when the game fully comes out, I'm going to make a video on it. If you enjoyed this video, why not check out the video where I played through the full version of Pokemon Emerald?